This pilot makes a huge mistake while trying to self-administer SIV training in Oulu. Today I'm going to break down what he does wrong so that you can avoid this. Are you ready? Here we go.
See ya.
I'm paragliding!
See ya! Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ari in the Air. Welcome back to the channel. Stoked you're here. I teach high-level paragliding, and I'm the founder of the Paragliding Men's Group, where 50 men from over 15 countries in the last year have come to rid themselves of people-pleasing, eggshell walking, and otherwise just being obsessed with other people's opinions of them so they can live a life that is much more authentically led and have wonderful relationships with women and their children. So if you're a husband and father who really gives a shit, then consider applying using the link in the description below. I'll call you myself and we can explore if that's a good fit for you. Let's get into today's video. So as always, we're going to watch it once through and then we're going to go back. I'm going to break it down for you. Okay, facing Oulu. Okay, he's facing town here, and you see the telemetry pulls a collapse on a delta. He's controlling the heading, losing some control of the heading, going around 360. Whoa, something's crazy. What's happening? What's going on here? Why is it? Oh, it's not opening. Okay, now he's on the brake. What's gonna happen? Got a big cravat. Oh. Getting it a little bit smaller here. Seems like we're a little low here. What's going to happen? Are we going to clear the cravat and land on the beach? Are we going to manage it? Are we going to fish out the spaghetti lines and figure out how to land on this parasailing boat? Are we going to dock with the parasailer? Oh, are we going to stall the glider? Are we going to heli? Oh, we're stalled. Oh, we're line twisted. And we're trying to parasail. And we're back flying. And we're back flopping. Yes, we are back flopping into the ocean. Okay. And the life jacket's deployed. He's not out of the woods just yet because this still looks scary. You can drown with a life jacket on. This shit sucks. Okay, let's avoid this in the future. Okay, let's go back. First of all, first things first. Number one, we see that his altitude right now is 350 meters. This is mean sea level, and we are over the sea here. Oulu is a generally wonderful place to train SIV, and it is best that you have an instructor. Chris Holub, Tio DeBlick, Cesar Arevalo, Jack Pimblett. These are the fucking pros here, and your money is well spent. If you're going to fly to the other side of the earth to do SIV training, please don't try to self-facilitate until you have enough experience that you're not going to get outcomes like this, okay? If you need a recommendation for an instructor, Rise Paragliding, BeyondSIV.com, these guys, like, they're awesome, all right? And they're not going to let you do stupid shit like this. In general, at 350 meters, you need to fly way closer to the beach if you're going to do more maneuvers. Let's just say that. And basically, his first mistake is that he starts this maneuver at this position in the box and at this altitude. If he was closer, then maybe, but in general, like, he's basically planning to land in the water here, and you don't really need to do that. So no instructor and at the wrong place, at the wrong altitude, about to do a maneuver that he doesn't really understand. So he reaches up, he grabs the right A-lines of this delta, he pulls it down. That's all fine and well. Looks like he's weight shifting onto it, like starting an auto rotation. And then if we pause here, let's go back a couple frames. Okay, so this is like the auto rotation is really developing here. And it's almost as if he's confused because he's pulling on something. He's trying to get effect. He's like yarding on something. He's pulling on both hands. But why isn't he getting the reinflation that he's looking for? I'm just like keying through this. Why is he not getting the reinflation that he's looking for? Now he's like almost line twisted here, but he's not getting the reinflation. Why won't the glider open? And then right here we see this? That's his right hand still unconsciously pulling down on the A-line, okay? Now he's at 250 meters of altitude. So he's lost 100 meters and he hasn't let go of the A-lines yet, okay? So we're just keying through. Finally, he lets go. He realizes what he's doing. He lets go. He immediately grabs the brake, which was stowed, and at this point, he regains much more heading control. Okay, there's a big cravat, and we've talked a lot about cravats on this channel. Let's look at this one when we get a sec, when we get a clear view of it. Keep going, come on. And here's our cravat. Okay, so you see that the right wingtip is hooked on the left inside A, the center A on the left riser, and it's creating like this little like air brake, perfect air brake. And then as soon as it clears, he like pulls on the brake a little bit and it clears into the middle. This glider is way easier to control in this configuration than when it's hooked on the middle there. Okay, so he's looking over at the beach. He's like, can I make it? And this parasailer here is a really interesting option. And now this is another reason why I say that like pulling the stabilo when you have a cravat is a stupid idea, because the lines turn to spaghetti when they have no tension on them. And it's like, how do you grab the stabilo out of this fucking mess? You kind of don't. You just need to like backfly the glider for a second and it'll come out. But in general, the deed is done here for him. Like at 135 meters in this glider configuration, this distance from the beach, he's definitely already going to get wet, and he was kind of signing up for that when he started the maneuver. So now he's like starting to tug on lines, and now he starts to tug on the brake, and now he's just kind of like frantically pulling more stuff than he should, and he stalls the glider accidentally, and it gets into a line twist, and then he's back flying, and it's like now he knows, and splash. I mean, it seems like you can just avoid so much of this by having an instructor and just letting yourself be led. Because here you see that the GoPro now thinks he's in negative 10 meters MSL. So that means that he was only at 340 meters to begin with. So he's kind of setting himself up for this. And this really just goes to show why you don't want to land in water with paragliding equipment, because it tries to flip you over. The airbag or the foam protector will try to flip you over, and the life jacket, even though it's designed to keep your head above water, is fighting against your harness in keeping you upright. And as you see, he's trying to paddle really hard with his arms to keep himself from flipping face down. And this is all just kind of a nightmare, you know? So having a rescue boat, having a life jacket is the only way to be over water reasonably, really, like doing maneuvers. And then having an instructor who's just going to keep you in the right place at the right altitude, doing the right maneuver that you've been briefed, and they really know that you understand that when you're going to do a collapse drill, you're going to pull and then let go, or you're going to pull and, you know, if you're going to do auto rotation entries, you're going to do it from more than 1,000 feet, like a mile out from the beach. So this kind of stuff hurts to see a little bit. Seems like we can be a bit more prudent in our decision making as pilots. And I hope that this is useful for you. And the analogy of making unforced errors in your marriage and in your relationships and with your friends is all one of the things that I am committed to helping men in the Paragliding Men's Group work through. So if you're ready to make a big investment in yourself and level up your relationship, communication, leadership skills, then links in the description. Love and lift, everybody. See you in the next episode.